What's up, you guys? Welcome to another day of 31 Days of Halloween. Today's makeup look, I decided to create this zombie Madonna look. Madonna is one of my favorite pop stars ever, so I figured we would make it a little Halloweeny and spooky, you know? So to jump right into this, we're going to paint our face completely white. It's going to have a Beetlejuice feel to the makeup creation. So after you've painted yourself completely white, go ahead and dust yourself with powder, and we will start the transformation. So there are a few key features that we have to keep in mind when recreating Madonna's face. She has very long eyebrows. I'm using the Blonde Ambition as a reference photo, and in a lot of these photographs, she has very elongated brows that go past her natural brow, so go ahead and do that on yourself, but keep them as long and sharp as possible. I'm then going to go in with eyeshadows and kind of reconstruct a lot of the facial features. For example, the nose. She has a very wide nose at the base, but she has a very slim bridge of the nose. So using a gray eyeshadow, I'm slimming down the bridge and then elongating the actual tip of the nose and making the nostrils a bit bigger as well. This is just going to help with the illusion of the new Madonna face. Alright, and like I said before, this does have a Beetlejuice flair to it, so I'm going to go ahead and stipple in some green makeup on the sides of our heads, on our jawline, and down our neck as well. I'm using a variety of greens, this kind of swamp green, a very vibrant neon green, and just a regular Kelly green as well. For the lips, Madonna has very iconic lips as well, so keep a look at your reference picture to get the Cupid's bow correct and the curvature. I'm using a purple NYX suede pencil and then a MAC lipstick to fill it in the center. And the most important part about her lips is her beauty mark. I'm just going to be using an eyeliner to dot that in place. Now for the eyeshadow, we want to give her a kind of bruised and broken zombie-esque look. So I'm using a variety of colors from the Morphe 35B palette. There's a lot of purples, greens, yellows, and we're kind of mash them all together and blend them to give us a zombie eyeshadow look. But it's still a bit glam. I am going to give myself that. It is a bit glam. For the more intense colors, I'm also using some Sugar Pill eyeshadows and putting that on the lid of my eye. And just going to use the Epic ink liner from NYX for the eyeliner. Now, using the 35N palette from Morphe, I'm going to use a lot of the brown and copper and gold tones to give myself some sort of shadow. We still want to give off the Beetlejuice vibes, so start using those warm colors as a shadow and contour to keep it in the same color scheme. Alright, now another trick that we are going to add to make us look even more dead is to put in some veins across our face. Now, this is just a NYX SFX paint, but I'm also dipping my brush in 99% alcohol. This dilutes the pigment and lets you kind of dab it away so it looks like it's inside your skin rather than sitting on top. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the cone brassiere and start sculpting away our bones. This is the 35N palette like I was using before, and we want to make us look as skinny as possible. So go ahead and shade your clavicle and your rib cage and highlight and shadow where necessary. Remember that the highest points deserve a highlight, and the parts that you want to recede deserve a shadow color. Now, to continue with the Beetlejuice theme, we're going to apply some moss onto our skin. This is just using liquid latex and real moss from a craft store. I'm putting it down my cheek, a little on my lip, and we're going to add more once we pop the wig on. So, this blonde wig was styled by my friend Elijah. It is to follow the Blonde Ambition ponytail that Madonna has. And once it's tied on, we're going to put some moss all around the hairline and add a little bit more veins as well. And for the costume change, I am adding this pinstripe blazer, which is popular in the Blonde Ambition tour, as well as the monocle, the gold monocle that she usually has. Now go ahead and paint your hair a little bit green around the hairline. This is going to continue with our Beetlejuice vibes, of course. And once your hair is completely green, there are 2 last touches to make you absolutely Madonna. You have to put on the headset microphone and the gap in between the teeth. Now you're done, you guys. Thanks for watching another day of 31 Days of Halloween, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.